Today, let us discuss about the importance of investors. Who are the investors? The people who are having money and who are ready to take risk in carrying on business or helping the people who wants to carry on the business or contributing capital to the people who are ready to carry on commercial activities, doesn't have sufficient capital, are called investors. These investors may be the depositors in banks, insurance premium policy holders who contribute premiums to the insurance companies, provident fund contributors, and any person who saves money and keeps that money in the banks, post office, provident fund, or mutual fund, all are called investors. They are indirect investors. Those people who carry on the business, commercial activity directly with their own investment are the entrepreneurs, and that is also their contribution also creates employment, creates wealth, and also commercial activity and better price to producers and timely supply quality to consumers. So this is the role of investors. Now let us discuss the importance of investors and what are their expectations when they are investing money. Indirect investors and banks, post office, provident fund, insurance premiums, mutual funds are when they directly carry on the business as direct investors as the entrepreneurs in their own business or partners of a firm. So these people are pillars of the economy. Investors are pillars of the economy. Without pillar, the building will not be strong enough to sustain for longer period. In the same way, investor is a pillar, and his protection, his encouragement, his safety, his confidence is most important for any economy of the world. So the investments will come from the individuals through savings comes from sacrifice of their desires and trying to secure their future with investments. So the investor should be an important contribution of the economy, and he expects the assured return on his investments made and safety of the investment. In the name of higher income, the investment should not be at risk. Also the liquidity, so he should be in a position to withdraw the investment as and when he requires. This is the basic concept of investments and expectations of investors. And how to encourage investors. Investments can be for longer period as well as for shorter period. Longer period means maybe 7 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years. The investor may not need the money, he will keep the investment for longer period. He may get higher returns, expecting higher returns. For the shorter period means maybe 3 years, less than 3 years, 2 years, or like that, or medium period from 3 years to 7 years. So depending upon his future requirement, the investor will make assessment, will invest for the shorter period, medium period, or longer period. So that is the discretion of the investors. When he wants the money, he will invest depend upon his requirement in future. Also, the investor is a person who is ready to take risk. He knows high risk carries high reward. Also, when he is investing means he is ready to take risk, and is also investor has three qualities. One is he should be dare to invest, he should be dare to earn, and also he should be dare to lose. So in this process, the investors may gain more or gain less or may lose investment depending upon the risk of the investments he has made and period of investment, time of investment, and withdrawal from the investment. With regarding the investment in equity shares, generally the shares will be purchased in IPO, means when the company issues public issue, the investor will contribute for the shares and will be allotted shares by the company. If any person wants to purchase shares, and he can enter as a shareholder of that company by purchasing in the secondary market, the stock exchanges. So generally the long-term investors will opt two ways. One is IPOs issued by the company and delivery shares purchased from the stock exchanges, stock market, and delivery basis means the actual delivery of shares, they will pay the price and they will transfer the shares in their names. They wait for longer period. That is investment in shares. That is different from speculative business. The investments can be, as stated earlier, in equity shares, and the other option for investment in share market is futures and options, speculation market, derivatives, and national international instruments on speculation basis. Means there is no actual delivery of shares, actual delivery of transfer of documents, actual transfer of ownership, but only assumptions. If the entire market is based on assumptions, presumptions. In the share market, nearly 90% of the business is carried on speculative market only. Means without actual delivery of shares, without transfer of funds, and without transfer of shares. This is most dangerous. Means the investor will invest money of only 5% of his margin money, and he will deal shares of lakhs of rupees. At the end of the day or end of the settlement period, he may lose or he may gain. But the safety is very less, the security of the investment is very less, the risk is very high in the speculative market. Also, the investments can be made by investor in many other safe areas, means low risk or no risk areas, that is bank deposits, real estate, insurance products, business of his own or in partnership with relatives or nearest friends, gold, bullion, jewelry, and in many other non-risk areas. That means no risk areas. That is the one way of investment by investor who doesn't want to take any risk. He is ready to accept lower income without risk. So that is the one way of no risk investments. And also, based on the risk he is ready to take, the investor can opt for risky investments, liquidity requirements, and period of the investment. Means the investor's risk taking capacity depends upon three aspects. One is his investment amount, period, and liquidity requirement. When he requires back the amount, how much he requires, he expects the money investment back. So these three things make the investor to take options, select where to invest, when to withdraw, what is the expected source of income. Means if the risk is less, the return will be less. If the risk is high, the return may be more, the risk may be more of losing the entire investment also. So when the investor wants to invest in any method, in low risk or medium risk, high risk, the investment will be based on the information available with him about the performance of the company or performance of the business organization where he is investing, or information about the organization where he is willing to invest. So the information plays an important role in selecting the investment option, but here the importance is, it is not the quantity of the information, it is the quality of the information is important. The reliability of the information, correctness of the information. Many finance statements are based on many disclosures and disclaimers. This is not acceptable to investor. Investor wants perfect information to take a perfect decision. All investors, they are ready to take risk, but they want a foundation of information which is perfect, correct, and as well as information is full information. So the information plays an important role for any businessman, for any investor to take a decision about investment, in which sector, for which period, and what is the expectations. Also, the information provided by the commercial organization should be correct one, and it should be verified by the third party. Means third party independent expert opinion will add value to the information provided by the commercial organization. Maybe that is auditing, maybe that is valuation, maybe that is opinions, maybe that is analysis. All this will play an important role in selecting the investment option to the investor. There are many cases the information provided to the investors were not correct, were fake, or were false, which made the investors to lose their entire investments. The commercial organizations duped the investors, and the investors who made investment based on the fake information or baseless rumors or speculations or other unsafe methods, they have faced the situation of losing entire money, entire investment at the cost of small amount of returns for a shorter period. Means the investments made by the investor became almost all zero. Only maybe he may getting interest for shorter period. Suppose example, if a company offers an interest at the rate of 24%, 30%, 36%, that may not be safe, because any person who is earning more than 24% only can do that. In the present situation of competition, it may be very difficult to earn more than 24 profit, which is sufficient to pay interest at the rate of 24 or 30%. So that is high risk is involved. Means the investor may get money of income, maybe a very short period of 6 months, 1 year maximum, and he may lose entire money. So that risk is there. If the over greedy investor always lose money. So investment should be based on the correctness of information, analysis, and risk based. But it should not be like taking high risk without any basis, or based on rumors, based on faceless information or wrong information. That is highly risky, and they may lose. Definitely at any time the investor may lose the money. And with regarding fresh investments, if the commercial organization assures the safety of investment, return on income and liquidity, that organization, that commercial organization can attract more investments and more long-term funds for their business expectations. If the investor properly and informed reliably, means he is provided with reliable information, means the business organization which carries on business with more transparency, perfection and profitability and better share to investors will always attract investments. But if it is otherwise, the existing investors may also opt out from this commercial organization. I stated earlier, fresh investments will be affected if the investments of the investors are not used properly and were idle, unproductive, or only for adding value but not the wealth creation, are not at all useful to industry or economy or society at large. Means any investment made on speculation basis or rumors basis or high valuation or without basis and underproductive investments will always create risk to investors, and which doesn't earn anything sufficient to meet the expectation of investors. It means majority of all the investments should go for creating wealth and manufacture or industry or economy or society at large, but not to add unproductive value or show off false value to the investments. So now how to protect the investors, investment safety to the investors, and how to monitor the information to be provided by the commercial organizations, and how to ensure the income to the investors, and how to ensure the liquidity to the investors. All these expectations are properly regulated by the regulators appointed by the governments.